When are you coming over?
Hey, Jake and Zach, back with, I'm Zach, that's Jake. Back
Jake,
with
Zach.
Whiskey, Tobacco, and Firearms for a review of Larceny Bourbon.
Alright, let's make this review short. It's great.
It is, it's really good. It's cheaper. It's probably going to become my go-to buy.
Yeah.
Because it's, even though, you know, Eagle Rare, the last thing reviewed, is much better, this is still really good. It's at least as good as my go-to Wild Turkey, and it's like $2 more. And it goes down smoother.
Yes. For me, it's up there. It's probably on par for me with the Wild Turkey, or the Eagle Rare. But it's... Yeah. I lost my train of thought on that one.
We tried these whiskeys out really thoroughly last night. This one, Eagle Rare, and some Wild Turkey 101.
We had a bit of the 101, didn't we?
Yeah.
Did we finish that?
Most of it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm hungover. Let's put it that way. It is 5 in the afternoon, and I am still hungover. I still have a headache. So, but this was one of the whiskeys that we were drinking, and like I said, this is probably going to become my go-to because it's like $24.99 is one of the higher prices we've paid for.
Yeah, it's under $30.
Yeah, it's way higher quality. I wouldn't be surprised to see the price of this go up because it's relatively new. It's made by, well, I'll let you have your bit about it.
It comes out of Heaven Hill Distillery.
Right, and they make Elijah Craig and Evan Williams as well.
And it's they don't use rye, so you don't get the bitey kind of sharpness to it. They use wheat, so you get a little bit sweeter, in my opinion, a little bit better flavor.
Yeah, it's a wheated bourbon, in other words.
Yeah, and it's the name has a neat little backstory to it. It's John E. Fitzgerald Larceny, and he was the treasury agent, and he was the only person to have keys to the rickhouses, and he knew where all the good barrels were kept, and he would go in and steal bourbon from the distillery and kind of blended it together to get the flavors he liked, and it turned out really good, and I imagine he got caught.
Yeah, I mean, the story's on every bottle, so it's pretty well common knowledge.
And then
that is what larceny means.
So,
theft.
I guess, since it's on the bottles, he would have gotten caught.
Yeah. Unless he told somebody as he was dying.
Yeah.
By the way, I stole all the good bourbon.
Son of a bitch. But, so yeah, that's, so the distillery, recently just decided, in that spirit, because it was kind of cool, because he had a really damn good taste for bourbon, because this shit's great. They tried to kind of recreate what he was making with their bourbon, and you have the Larceny.
Yeah, and it's great. It's got a tag on every bottle. The story's on every bottle. It has a tag on every bottle that says top 20 best spirit in the world according to Spirit Journal.
I don't know that I've had enough top spirits, but from the ones I've had, this is definitely in the top 2.
Man, see, I like Jefferson's better than this, which we'll be reviewing soon. I like Eagle Rare better than anything I've ever had. This is definitely in my top 5, however. This is really good, and since it's the cheapest that's in my top 5, even though they're all kind of around the same range, that's why it's probably going to become my go-to. My cousin actually told me about a couple that liked this bourbon so much, and it's relatively new, they got married, right?
Uh-huh.
One of them got the key from the front of the bottle, and the key here, and then there's one inside the label that you can see through the keyhole, which is what the other one got, as their marriage tattoos. That even if they get divorced, the tattoo will still be okay.
Yeah,
So it's smart on their part and kind of cool.
Yeah, not 100% matching, but it
I don't know if I'd get a
hooks
bourbon,
in together.
I don't know if I can get a bourbon brand tattooed on me.
It would have to be some damn fine bourbon.
I mean, I might get a bald eagle tattooed on me.
Yeah.
Which could or could not be used to represent Eagle Rare, but no.
Find out next on Dragon Ball Z.
And God forbid the brand takes like a horrible turn or does something politically just stupid, right?
Even then, it's still
good.
It's still good bourbon.
Yeah, there are a few things that a company could do that would cause me as a capitalist to take my money elsewhere. It'd be really hard to convince me not to drink this. Like you'd have to tell me that they're like sex trafficking small children
In the bottles.
Yeah. And I still might buy 4 or 5 bottles as my last run. That being Eagle Rare, which is off camera. But anyway, Larceny is definitely a great whiskey, and for the price, you pretty well can't beat it.
No.
So I definitely recommend it to anybody. And if you're out looking this weekend for something to drink, I think this is a good cheap alternative, best bang for your buck that you're going to get this weekend. So, was there anything else we needed to say about it?
Did we want to do the?
Oh yeah,
Our
videos died from last week, so I forgot what we have and haven't done on camera. Tell us about that.
Don't remember exactly who came up with it. I was a little unprepared on that part. But
The Whiskey Vault thing, right?
yeah, I saw it on Whiskey Vault and on YouTube, and that one guy on there, he had saw it from another guy, and anyway, you take your bourbon or whiskey, whatever, and you take a little bit of it and you put it underneath your tongue, and you wait for about 12 seconds, and then you swallow it in 2 to 3 gulps, and it numbs your mouth to the alcohol effect, and so you can kind of taste past the alcohol, and it helps kind of unlock the flavors.
I hear women can use the same strategy for other things as well to deal with flavors they don't enjoy. So, by the way, while you were out, I stuck my dick in the bottle. So,
dude, your dick tastes great. But, I kind of feel bad. I kind of feel bad for you because that's not.
Don't feel bad for me. Feel bad for my wife. I'm perfectly happy.
Oh, well, my thumb gets stuck in.
That's false advertising. It doesn't fit. All right, let's give that a shot though.
Really hard to swallow that in more than one drink when it's already in your mouth.
Yeah. And that really kind of I was blown away when he had me try this. It really once the alcohol flavor kind of goes away and your body's used to it, you start to notice the different flavors. I did not think this was sweet before we tried this at all, but it really, really is. And you notice a big difference between it and Eagle Rare. Yeah, you can taste the sweetness a lot more. You get that woody flavor. You can taste the wheat. I'm assuming that's the wheat anyway. I noticed flavor that I don't recognize from other bourbons. So it's got to be that, right?
It could be that you're actually... It probably is the wheat, but it might also be the sweetness from the corn. Because I think a lot of times the rye in most bourbons kind of overpower the sweetness in...
Mm-hmm. Although Four Roses is a pretty sweet bourbon, and we'll review that one at some point soon too.
Which one? All of them.
Whichever. I mean, they're all similar flavor, and I actually enjoyed the regular label over the small batch we got. I don't know about the single barrel, but But with small batches, that's something that we've ran across in the whiskey vault too. When you have small batches, there's inconsistent flavors in the bottles. One batch may taste different than others, based on what was it like? They can taste different based on when they're put in the barrels, when they're bottled, where they sit in the warehouse.
Yep. Where they sit in the warehouse. That's it crazy stuff. It might have been 85. The wind blowing southwest. And when that liquor was put into this one particular barrel, and 20 minutes later the temperature dropped 40 degrees and the wind's blowing straight from the north, and you have a whole different flavor.
Yeah,
it's crazy. I don't know.
Anyway, yeah. So on this, one thing I've been debating, and I guess we can try it for this video, even though we've pretty well made it clear how well we like it. We may do a rating system, and I would definitely give it a glass up. Would you give it a glass up? It's 2 glasses up. That's definitely buy this bourbon if you get the chance.
Or
we don't profit from it. We are not selling it. Please,
no.
Facebook, don't ban us.
we don't make nothing.
But anyway, that's all for this video, and we'll see you next time.
Or steal it.